Well, good morning or good afternoon or whenever you're seeing this, good evening. I have decided to do a quick little video of my travels to Kansas City. I've decided to go on my own to go watch 3 movies. I'm going to go watch Darkest Hour, I'm going to watch Shape of Water, and I'm going to watch Molly's Game. Apparently in Springfield, we can't get some limited releases. We don't get Shape of Water for another couple of weeks, I want to say. Darkest Hour just arrived, but I just decided since I have the day off, I'm going to just drive up here and have a good time. I just got here, and so first of all, I'm going to Mills Record Store to check out some records, but also check out some movies. Hopefully they have some. So this is going to be a little Blu-ray hunt, and also I'm going to show you a little bit more of my thoughts after each movie I watch, because I haven't really went to the theater and watched a triple feature, so it's going to be nuts. I'm going to watch that. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to show you a little bit about Mills. Hopefully they'll let me film. I'll just try to be really discreet about it and show you what I got in a second. All right, well, see you in a second. Woo. Pretty cool place. Get some metal. All right. Hey, I didn't actually really wanted to film in there too much, so I actually only just got some records, so I'll show you those real quick. I know this is a movie channel, but I'm going to show you some of the music that I got, too. Got some records. It's a really nice place. Mills Record Company. The first being, and I'm sure some of you have seen that I'm a metalhead, so I like metal, is the new Nia Oblivious. This band's from Australia. They're really, really good. They're a progressive black metal band. It's really hard to describe them. They have a awesome violinist in there. I've seen them live before. They're great. Fantastic stuff. You probably, I don't know if any of you listen to metal, but really great band, very technical. So moving on from there is probably the best thrash metal album of the year, the new Power Trip. This thing is just kick-ass. You can just see a glare there. This album is like good for people who like hardcore music, punk music, or metal. Honestly, it's just one of the best albums of the year, and I got this for $14, so that was a really good deal. And then finally, some stoner rock. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats is the first volume. This is volume 1. This got re-released because this has been out of print forever. And so the place where I live and where I work doesn't have it. And so I wanted to get this, and I saw that. I'm like, score. So those are some of my records that I got. I'm going to go to Half Price Books. That's what I was told to go to next. And then I'm going to go to the movie theaters and watch some movies. All right. I have made it to Half Price Books on my way to get some Blu-rays, potentially. Woo! There it is. Half Price Books. Looking forward to it. All right, I just got into Half Price Books. It was really, actually not a great selection of things there. There was only a really small section for Blu-rays, which, you know, shows the size of the times, I guess. But anyways, I did pick up one thing, and it was probably the only Criterion I saw, but I've actually never have seen this. However, I got Everlasting Moments by Jan Troll. It's a Swedish film. I know nothing really about it. I looked into it a little bit before I bought it, obviously. It's got really good ratings on there, and I like the back, and I usually enjoy things like that. So that's what I got. I got it for a pretty good price. It was used, so now I'm off to the movies, and I'm going to get a little bit of food before I go and watch triple movies, and then give you my thoughts on each of them, just for a brief second. Alright, I'm trying to get away from some crowds, but I just watched Darkest Hour, and the performances were phenomenal. Gary Oldman did such a fantastic job. I honestly think he might win Best of the Year. I honestly don't know. Just a few things to say real quick. It was that a lot of the awesome lung shots in this movie, cinematography was fantastic. Some of the scenes really just hit me at a personal level. I don't know why. I love history, and these are things that I like. I did history as an undergrad, and so I really enjoyed what was going on in these just 2 weeks. It's really just so much turmoil. So many things happened in these 2 weeks when Hitler was invading Belgium and France, and you see a little bit of Dunkirk in this as well, just like earlier with Christopher Nolan this year. Anyway, off to Shape of Water, fantastic movie. Darkest Hour, definitely go see that movie. That movie was fantastic. Like I said, I got emotional sometimes. I actually teared up a little bit. So now I can't wait to watch Guillermo del Toro's Shape of Water. I just forgot what I was doing. Alright, round 3. I just saw Shape of Water, and I'll tell you, just it's interesting. It's definitely more interesting than I thought it was going to be. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to think about it a little bit more. Now I'm off to see Molly's Game, the last movie of the night. I'm already getting tired, and I have to drive back from KC to Springfield, so that's going to be a fun ride. Anyway, my mind's all over the place. Del Toro, that was a really strange, it's like going back to his like kind of original stuff, which I enjoyed, but also it's a strange detour. And so, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I'll have to sit about it and think about it a little bit more. It's a nice little tale. So off we go to round 3, where my eyes are just gonna probably just be dead at the end of it all. But hopefully I learn a little bit more about gambling. So here we go. Okay, I'm finally out of the theater at the AMC 24 in Berryville, or I think KC. What a day! What a day! It's been a pretty crazy one. I'm finally officially going home, and it's cold as balls out here. All right, so I'm officially done. I'm in the car. Still a little cold, but it's been a good day. It's been a really fun trip. I had a really fun time in Kansas City. So let me just give you like the lowdown. I know I've probably already talked a little bit about Shape of Water and Darkest Hour. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about Molly's Game and just give you like a really brief kind of just overview of what this entire day was about. So Molly's Game was written and directed by Aaron Sorkin. I believe this is the first movie he's ever directed. However, I've always really enjoyed his written work. It's always been, his screenplays have always been really fascinating. I liked Newsroom for a while. Saw all that show. And I really enjoyed Jessica Chastain's performance. I actually think she's a pretty big contender for winning an Oscar. That's for sure. And people are looking at me. It's weird. This is what's always weird about recording yourself at the end of everything. But anyways, overall, I thought this movie was great, fantastic. A little long for my taste. Maybe it's because I'm having movie fatigue right now. I'm really tired. But overall, I would say that today was a really fun success. Drove up to Kansas City, went to an awesome record store, got a couple records, went to Half Price Books and got a really sweet Criterion that I can't wait to see. And then I also watched these 3 movies. And so it was a fun time. I've never done this before in my life, so thanks for coming along. Well, I guess after the fact, it's fine, and hearing my thoughts on some of these things, and just checking out this video. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to give me a like, comment down below, and also don't forget to share and also subscribe, because I'm not jonesing around. Now it's time to get the hell out of here. It's cold.